So it is race 2 time now of the Bridgestone Thunderbikes, and what a day it has been here at Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit. Great to see the good old days are back, with the grandstands and the embankments just packed with crowds. The bras are out, the smoke is up in the air, and the booty rolls are ready as we get ready now for the Bridgestone Thunderbikes. Another packed grid of riders about to do battle for the second time today.
Sub-10s and Thunderbikes lined up for the final race here today, ladies and gents, at the Motorsport Festival at Kyalami. Yes, it is pretty dark, but fortunately enough light for them to go out for this probably 6 or 7 lap race. We're not quite sure what they've given them. 30-second board is about to turn to 5. 5 will go to lights. Lights will go on, and when they go out, it's racing. And here we go. Down towards turn 1. Expect a good start out of Dean Voss. The Trolin ITR Kawasaki was the bike to beat, but it is actually Alex van den Berg.
Alex van den Berg, not Gary.
The man who won the first race, by the way, Rob. Oh! Dean Machine just sliding up the inside of that Suzuki. As I was about to say, the Suzuki actually won the first race.
Yeah, he did, because of a jump start from Dean Voss. So Dean's taking a little bit easy there on that start, but now he's got ahead of Alex van den Berg. Oh, someone running off there. Oh, you don't want to run off there. That is Van Lochenberg in a good battle there with, I think that's Gavin Upton, and he had a massive crash in race number 1. So we are pretty sure that it's between him and Vermaak for the championship. So he's out there now. Harry Timmerman coming through there on another R1. Tian Deysel there, and that is bike number 53. That, of course, is Dirk Stahls. So great to see him. But there is the man that is going for the championship. That is Sean Vermaak, now on the Yamaha R1. And Dean Voss is now pretty much checking out of this race. Hendrik de Bruin threw it away. That would have been a win if he didn't throw it away.
Change of surface flag down at turn 1. So potentially that's where they were concerned about some issues with oil or whatever. Something on the surface that's a concern for motorcycles. But as they head to the top of the hill, you can see chopping and changing. We saw Vermaak sitting in 5th place. He was fighting with Marnus van der Merwe. He was fighting along with Dean Voss, who's just on up the road from him. Alex van den Berg at the front end of this race, or 2nd place at the moment. And of course, right on his tail, more importantly, in terms of this championship, the man who crashed out so heavily and actually brought the race to a provisional stop in race number 1, Gavin Upton. So they've made a plan, probably gone and found the spare bike, put the spare bike onto the track, and Upton is fighting for this championship. He's not going to give it up.
Oh, Dean Voss just sideways stuff. Look at the gap that he's already pulled on this opening lap. He is a man determined, yeah, to put on a show. But behind him, it is now, I think it's Hendrik de Bruin that's up into 2nd place, ahead of the Suzuki rider. That is, of course, Alex van den Berg. That's Johan Norkier, one of the 4-ways flyers riders, bike number 10 there. He's come through onto the front straight. Dean Voss sideways once again, just showing off the sponsors on the side of that fairing like we like to do. This is where the change of surface flag is. So Dean gets through there okay, so it's obviously still good enough. I think it's just to let the riders know. There's Hendrik de Bruin. Van den Berg has dropped down big time after the whole shot. Gavin Upton ahead of Vermaak. Now that is the big story so far, but I don't think one place is going to be enough. Gavin Upton is going to have to at least put 2 or 3 bikes between him and Stuttgart.
It's going to be a bit of a tough ask though, because Sean Vermaak will realise that he's got to just sit behind Gavin. He's already taken a big chunk of points away from him in the first one with the DNF to Gavin Upton. So he can pressurise him and go on the inside, and maybe that's the kind of pressure he wants to apply. Is pressure from the front.
Well, but Gavin Upton is now fighting back on. This is where he crashed. Remember in that leg off stuff there. That was very tight. The championship was almost pretty much done and dusted there between the 2 participants in that championship. So Vermaak not hanging around, and look how he's closed already onto the back of the Suzuki rider. Change of surface flag at the top of the hill there as well. So the riders being a little bit more cautious there as well. So not ideal racing conditions here, but again, I'm just glad to see that the guys have got their 2nd race that they deserve here at Kyalami.
Hendrik de Bruin in 2nd place is not involved in this. Vermaak going for 3rd place and up the inside of Van den Berg on the Suzuki.
He wants to wrap this championship up.
He's looking to do this right now and get it sorted. He's doing a great job so far. He can keep it all together. It's going to be very close by the time they finish this up, and I'm sure it'll be sorted out on Facebook at some stage, and by the time we get to prize giving, we'll definitely know whether this is going to be wrapped up here today. Gavin Upton is trying different lines. In fact, he's overriding there.
Yeah, and Greg, as we go on board here now with Marnus van der Merwe, I can tell you the title will not be wrapped up here today at Kyalami. We do have the final round at Swartkops next, but check at the speed that they get out of these 200 horsepower bikes down that long Kyalami straight. Another good run here from the man from Namibia, that is Pierre Grobler on the Ivad Kawasaki, prep there by Graham from Radar, but no one is touching the Trolin Kawasaki out front. Dean Voss has been nothing short of spectacular today, and it will be another double win for the man, the Trollen man, another stand-up wheelie across the line. But behind him, this is the big battle. Check out Alex van der Berg and Gavin Upton. After that big mistake in race number 1, he will pick up vital championship points going into that final round. Van Lochenberg behind him on the Yamaha R1, trying everything he can. But this is the big winner of the day so far. It is your championship leader, Sean Vermaak, will go into the final round at Swartkops with one hand very much on that championship trophy. He comes across the line there and he will pick up that 3rd place. There's the battle just behind him. It's Alex van der Berg who will pick up 4th, just ahead of Gavin Upton. And look how close it is between Van Lochenberg. But the man of the day is Dean Vos.
It was all big thanks to my team, to Trollen Bikes, to Ting South Africa. I've been our system. If it weren't for these guys, I wouldn't be here. And I'd like to say a big thank you to them, and Ross McCrory especially.
In the Bridgestone results roundup, the official results from Kyalami, where Koen Erasmus won the Bridgestone Challenge ahead of Rhino Kruger and Joe Herbeck. The sub-10 category of the Bridgestone Thunderbikes went to Byron Rothquell in the A division. The B division went to Pio Krobler with Harry Timmerman and Johan Norkier on the podium. Dean Vos was the overall victor of the Thunderbike Extreme category. Sean Vermaak edged out Gavin Upton for the A class, and Marnus van der Berber won the B class. In this